Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations, and in today's video we're going to be diving back into some Cookie Run Kingdom, and we're going to be going over all of the new stuff that made it into the game after the official update last night that was not on the pre-launch notes, alright, because there is a ton of stuff that they left out. So we're going to cover that in today's video, and without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so the first set of content we've got for you guys today, and that's going to bring us into the brand new Tropical Soda Islands. The next thing we need to discuss is going to be your Cookie Castle has to be level 5 in order for you to even unlock the ability to travel to the Tropical Soda Islands. And then the next thing up is going to be, yes, you have to rebuild the dock on the side of your kingdom before you can even set sail to head over to the islands, all right? So let's say you've done all of that, you're here on the islands. What exactly is it, you might be asking? Well, this is going to be what you're see at first, and then if you zoom out here, you can see basically there's these little cloud expansions, right? Just like you have expansions in your overall kingdom, they do cost a certain amount of resources, and then it does take a certain amount of time in order to explore that specific, expansion, right? And then once you pretty much uncover that expansion, there will be some sort of island or chest or message in a bottle or a fountain, something like that, basically to uncover. And when you do discover one of those, if it's an island, so something like you can see here, we've got a little island that is like producing gold for us, which is going to be the very first one that we ended up getting or unlocking. Same thing with this one here, is again another gold one. If I zoom out and come up here a little bit, you can see that we've got an experience island going. Basically, if it's one of those islands, it starts off like this, where it's contested with enemies, and you actually have to fight the island, right? You click on the ready button, you set up your team, so you can see the enemies over here as well, and then basically it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to do a battle just like you normally would, complete it, and then once you complete it, then that island basically starts generating some sort of resource for you, right? So to give you an example, you can see here, it looks like this one is going to be a gold island, because if you look here, the experience, you can also see it in the picture. Same thing goes down for these ones here. These are both gold, and it's going to have the exact same icon. So just keep that in mind. Again, like I said, you can also find chests under these expansions directly, where you don't have to beat anything. You just get some free resources, which is really lucrative. Same thing for the message in the bottle as well. If you click here on the message in the bottle, again, it's just going to give you some awesome free resources. So definitely take advantage of that. But again, like I said, nothing else too crazy about this this game mode. Pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to work your way all the way through. The map is absolutely huge, man. Absolutely huge. So I'm curious to see how long it's going to take players in order to clear this out. The next one up we've got for you guys, that's going to be the awesome trading port that is now a trading harbor. So as you can see, man, it's just absolutely ridiculous, dude. I think they've done a really cool job with the overall design. We did cover a little bit about this in the pre-patch notes for the official update, but hey, I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's a little bit lackluster when it comes to the overall aesthetics, because each one of these buildings actually do not do anything different. It all does the same. It functions just like the other harbor or the other trading port did when it comes to just clicking on it. All right, now again, there is a completely new function. We're going to dive into that in a second, but I just wanted to point that out, that it doesn't matter which one of these buildings that you click on, they don't do anything different. They all bring you to the exact same screen. All right. So as you can see here, once we have clicked inside, my ship is already gone because I've already performed mine for what, like this day or whatever. But nevertheless, right here where the sign that says arriving in will be a ship on your screen, all right? Now, it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to like other games in Heyday. It's very straightforward. It's really similar. But nevertheless, you're pretty much just going to fill this ship with items, all right? And then basically how they have these items ordered is going to be the most valuable to the left-hand side, which means the more items you put of the item to the furthest of the left is going to fill up these slots faster, basically allowing you to send off that ship faster. Same thing goes for the opposite side. If you go all the way down here to like the wood, the cake roll wood, that is then going to not hardly fill up anything when you put it into the overall ship. Therefore, it's going to take a ton of that cake wood in order for you to even come close to filling up that ship. All right, so just keep that in mind. You definitely want to be utilizing whatever your most valuable resource is in here. Not only that, the higher quality that you put inside the ship, the better return on investment in that, the materials that it brings you. All right. That's going to be what you need to know about that. Same thing goes with the 2x cargo items. So these items here to the left will constantly change and alter. Not only that, they do introduce a brand new currency called Rainbow Pearls. All right. These Rainbow Pearls do have its own shop. And not only that, we have a seaside market. Now, the seaside market just brings you back to the tried and true trading port. All right. So nothing new here. They did add some of the caramel spyglasses and then also the map fragments. Both of these items are going to be what you need in order to clear land, or basically that dust or mist or clouds, whatever you want to call it, in the Tropical Soda Islands. So I do like that added addition here. However, it is going to cost those Aurora pieces, which, as we all know, they're super rare, super valuable. I'm not sure if it's really worth getting in here and actually pulling these up at the very moment. But again, like I said, it's pretty straightforward, just the standard trading port like you've always seen. However, the next cool thing is going to be the Rainbow Shell Gallery. Now, check this bad boy out. So with the Rainbow Shell Gallery, you can actually buy soul stones. You can buy some of the additional currency or the items that you need, right, to clear off the land. Not only that, you can get some gold, you can get some skill powder, you can also get some stamina. This is really nice. I love the fact that you can buy stamina, especially if you're early game trying to grind out those stages. You can get some additional pulls. This is definitely not worth it, in my opinion. I only did one ship already, I believe, one ship, and I've already got 1,500 of these Rainbow Pearls, so I definitely don't think it's going to be worth pulling on the individual gacha cookie cutters. But what I do find awesome is going to be the fact that you can get Sea Fairy Cookies soul shards right here. Now, this is legit. We are 500 away from getting another soul shard for Sea Fairy Cookie, and what's really awesome about this is that you get the ability to basically farm out Sea Fairy, which is the very first legendary. So come on, baby. That's awesome, dude. Shout out to the developers on that one. I think it looks really, really cool. But it definitely does not do a whole lot of functionality besides just clicking anywhere on any of these buildings. It does not matter. It's going to take you exactly to the same spot, all right? So just keep that in mind. A little bit lackluster when it comes to that, but it's all good. Now, diving into the one and only official legendary cookie, man, and that's going to be Sea Fairy Cookie. Sea Fairy Cookie, man, looks absolutely amazing, dude. Not only does she look phenomenal, and I really, really like her overall design, it's actually going to be a bomber cookie, so keep that in mind. Very, very unique. Everybody thought that it was going to be a magic cookie, myself included, but no, they surprised us. It's going to be a middle tier cookie, and it's going to be a bomber, so very, very interesting. And then not only that, let's go ahead and dive into the overall skill that it says in game. Fires a stream of water, inflicting damage and stunning 5 closest enemies. After a certain time, a full moon shaped pool of water created underneath the targets burst up from the power of eternity, dealing heavy damage. And then it says skill cannot be applied to summoned foes. All right, so very interesting. We've got a 5 character or enemy stun, which is pretty much of the entire enemy's team if you're running arena. Keep that in mind. Not only that, we got the stun, and then we've got a heavy damaging AoE skill, which is ridiculous. So really, really cool cookie. Definitely get in here and check her out. We will be doing a spotlight video once I have the ability to unlock her. Again, I did not get lucky with doing the summoning session. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out because it was a phenomenal summoning session, but definitely did not get Sea Fairy Cookie, unfortunately. The next cookie that we've got for you guys is going to be the brand new epic, and that is going to be Mango Cookie. Mango Cookie 100% is awesome, dude. I absolutely am enjoying the crap out of Mango Cookie. We've been running Mango for, I don't even know, almost like 24 hours now. We've got him up to level 42 out of 60. It is going to be a magic cookie, and not only that, man, the skill is ridiculous. So definitely got a spotlight video coming out on this guy very, very soon, so stay tuned for that on the channel. Make sure you are subscribe to the channel and make sure you got the notification bell turned on so you know when it drops. But nevertheless, it's going to be Mango Juice Wave. Sends forward a wave of tropical mango juice, inflicting damage to enemies. The fresh sweet waves also increase the attack of allies for a short time. Very, very nice. All right, so basically shoots off a bunch of waves. It's like 3 waves, and then as the waves are going to continue to hit enemies, it does have a pushback mechanic, so keep that in mind. It looks really, really cool. Not only that, the next thing we've got is it's going to be giving you a 10% attack buff although it's not as good as Pomegranate with that 20% attack buff. So just keep that in mind. But however, they're two completely different cookies in two different realms. So I am here for it. Really, really cool cookie. Definitely got a spotlight video coming out on him. Alrighty, now moving right along to the next thing we've got, and that's going to be the 21 brand new technologies that they've added to the overall Sugar Gnome laboratory, man. Check this bad boy out. So we've hopped in here. We're on the Kingdom tab. If we scroll over, guess what? We've officially got the level 3 of it and the level 4 version of the lab. So absolutely ridiculous here. There's a couple of different things that I want to point out to you. The first one is going to be the Cookie House faster production one, man. This is one that everybody needs to be pushing toward and get, man, because not only can you level it up to level 10, but it's going to be increasing by 1% each time. So that's going to be a total of an additional 10% basically of production speed increase to our cookie houses. So that means you're going to be generating more experience and faster. And I'm telling you what, dude, I'm absolutely excited for this one because it's 100% one of the biggest crutches in the game for most players, especially later on, is going to be generating experience to test out either new cookies or to push your cookies even further. The next one up we've got for laboratory is going to be the Fountain of Abundance. All right, so the Fountain of Abundance one, once you click over here, you can technically only upgrade it 5 times. It's not a 10-time thing like you can the Cookie House one, but still very, very cool technology they've got added in here. It basically is going to just allow us to fill up our fountain faster, aka giving us a ton more materials just for doing absolutely nothing. So again, really, really cool. And then obviously you can check out some of the additional ones here, but those are going to be the ones that I think I'm the most excited for are going to be the Fountain of Abundance and then the Cookie House faster production. Already now diving into the last part of the video, and that's going to bring us to the quality of life things. I'm just going to pick a few things here, show you guys some of the stuff that I think are really awesome and that I'm excited about. The first one up that I think is awesome that I want to show you is going to bring us into the brand new menu system. So when you click on the play button now, they've actually reorganized this, and I think it looks really cool. You've got the world exploration. They've added the new game mode, the tropical, soda island. So really, really sweet. And not only that, on the right-hand side, they've compiled, like mini versions of everything that you normally do. So like today's bounties, the Kingdom Arena, the Tower of Sweet Chaos, and then the Guild Battle. So I really, really love this. I don't know what it is, man. I'm a graphic designer, so I think overall it just looks super appealing. Not only that, you can see that they've also added some identifiers, so you can see that we've got one thing to claim or to interact with in the Soda Islands. You can also see that we have not done our bounties today because of this, and then you can see, this one says beta. I don't know why it's still in beta, but anyways, you get the idea here. But anyway, so if you hop into any stage whatsoever, it doesn't matter what stage you are trying to cover, and you click on the ready button, you now have this button. When you click edit, you have the team setup button. If you click on the overall team setup button, look at this, man. So they have basically given us 3 formations, like preset formations that you can set up for each individual content in the game. So you can see that the world exploration, you can see all 3 of the individual setups that we can do. So you can see the first one here that we've got set up. You can see the second one that we didn't finish setting up, and then you can see the third one, which is just going to be the default 3 cookies that they put in each one until you officially set it up. Alrighty, and then for the last thing we've got that I wanted to show you guys, that is quality of life before we hop out of here for the video, and that's going to be, they have made some modifications, whether it's going to be just purely cosmetic and like changing the wording up, but also some of the stats and everything when it comes to some treasures. So highly recommend getting in here, reading for these each individual ones. Again, I haven't seen anything too game breaking or meta shifting or anything like that, so don't worry too much. But one of the things that I did want to show you one time before we hop out of here, and that's going to be kind of like a little bit of a teaser to what we can expect. So it says, in addition to June's 22nd new content, we are also preparing to make some improvements and changes to the Kingdom Arena with a separate update. I don't know about you guys, man, but I am super excited to see what that means, what it all entails. Like I said, maybe they're coming out with some new game modes or some new things that we can do in the overall Kingdom Arena. Maybe, just maybe, we can look into getting some sort of like guild battle system via the arena. That would be awesome. Or maybe even like, an arena climb tower or ranking tower, something like that. I think it'd be really, really fun. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the video. Please be sure to always like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. Do not forget, we've got a Discord link provided on every one of our videos in the description. We'd love to have you guys over there. We've got over 1,000 members. And last but not least, I love each and every one of you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one.